Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your 2017 Love and Relationship General Energy Reading. I'm Psychic Medium Eric, bringing you your Virgos, your uh, Love and Relationship Reading overview for the year 2017 coming up. I want to thank all you guys for watching my videos. It's been a joy and pleasure bringing them to you. I can't express how grateful I am to all you guys out there. It's been a great. I enjoy all your comments, like, shares, and your stories. Like I said, you guys have been great out there, and cannot express my thanks enough. And as always, if you'd like a personal reading, you can check out my description box and get all the information you need for a personal reading. Like I said, I'm sorry about these readings being a little bit later than I wanted to, but I've been so busy. I've been sick. But irregardless, they're coming out. And it's time to move forward. Onward and upward. All right, Virgos, let's jump right into it and not waste any more time. Love and relationships, your overall energy is one. Daydreams and decisions. Seven of Cups, it would be the tarot deck. Ooh, another seven. Choose your battles. Seven of Wands. But you also have the energy of the Sun card. So, all right, Virgos, it looks like there'll be some decisions made about relationships or prolonging relationships that do not work anymore. All right, because I do see decisions have to be made with relationships this year. I feel like it's very important. And I feel like those decisions will be made at the beginning of the year, it looks like. So if something, like I said, if something is not working or suiting you, it's going to be cleared away, or you're going to clear it away. The message you got is you know what to do. This is basically telling you trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay, because we always have the answers we need. Empowerment. This is basically telling you you're powerful to do what you have to do. It kind of goes with the know what. You know what to do. So this decision, you know what to do. I feel like some of you are gonna have to take a stand, especially if you're deciding between two people in a relationship, or deciding, what direction the relationship's going in, or is it going anywhere. So those decisions are gonna be made, like I said, at the beginning of the year, though. At the beginning of the year, I feel like you're gonna be doing a lot of that work. Also, treasure chest. In other words, you've got a lot of abundance when it comes to love and relationships this year for you, Virgos. So we'll start off the year at the beginning of the year. So we do have sadness and isolation, the Emperor reversed, the Move card, or the Chariot, the Star, the Control of the Strength card, and the Death card. Like I said, transformations coming in the beginning. And with transformation comes clarity of thought, Ace of Swords, mental victories, and justice, making decisions. And these decisions will give you the clarity of thought. Like I said, if something's not working, you're clearing it away. Right now, I feel like the only heartbreak or isolation some of you might be going through right now could be caused by a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, or it's the inability to make a decision that you have to. Because you got the Move card next to it, which is telling me that there's a decision that have to be made, and whatever it is, it's going to bring you hope and inspiration. So some of you are deciding what to do with relationships, or if you're in a relationship, you're deciding what to do, or, just about in the beginning of the year, you're about deciding what to do about relationships. You really are. And I feel like I said, with the heartbreak and then the Move, I feel like it's you gotta take action, because if you're not happy right now, if you're not happy, like I said, you gotta make a decision. You gotta make a decision to make yourself happy, or decide what to do about relationships if you're not happy. And always stand your ground. So ask yourself, is the battles worth for it? I mean, if you want a relationship, or you're in a relationship and you're asking, and it's been a battling relationship, you're wondering, is the battle worth fighting for anymore? Is it worth standing your ground? But whatever you decide, you have the Sun energy this year with you. So you Virgos, it does look good for relationships, but a lot of it depends on making decisions. But you will be, though, by the end of by mid-year, you'll be rolling. But right now, I feel like this is a clearing away process, and the reason it's got to start with you, with the Emperor reverse. I feel like that's more you not taking action. So if you guys are not happy right now and you guys want to find, it's time to start taking action. Chariot, whether if you're single, you know what, maybe it's time to start, oh, and the star card. So if you're single, maybe it's time to start action. Get out there, put yourself out there. And once you put yourself out there, you guys will find. All right, you got to put yourself out there. So if you're single and you're not happy, put yourself out there. Be the transformation you want. Like I said, start putting yourself out there. And like I said, the more, because you got the sun energy this year. So if you singles out there, if we just, I feel like if you make the effort, you've got the opportunities out there. It's just now you have to empower yourself to take advantage of those opportunities. And some of you might be deciding what to do about a relationship, if you're in a relationship, or if you're deciding between two people, because you did get the Justice card and you did get seven. You got a lot of sevens in your reading, which tells me that's about making decisions about relationships. Or yep. So if you're trying to decide between two people, it's time to empower yourself and decide. Who do I want? Do I want this person? Do I want A or do I want B? And the thing is, we always have the answer to that question. Who do we want, or who do we want to or which partner best suits us? And we have that answer, and sometimes making that decision can be hard. But it looks like you'll get through it. But it looks like there's a decision that has to be made at the beginning of the month about relationships. So Virgos, if you want to be in a relationship, you singles out there, take action. Put yourself out there. The opportunities are there. Like I said, you've got the Sun card this year with love and relationships. So if you're not happy with things, it's time to make a change. You know what? Be the leader out there. Like I said, because no one should ever have to be alone out there. And like I said, it's basically just take the action and put yourself out there, however you want to do it. Whether some will be doing dating sites, or some will just, go out more and, go out with friends more, or make that decision to socialize. I feel like singles are going to make that decision to socialize and put themselves out there. You know what? And guess what? It's going to pay off. And for some people, we'll be deciding between two people. For some of you Virgos out there, and like I said, it's a decision that has to be made. And like I said, it's time to act upon things, not sitting back anymore. So this is a year of action when it comes to love and relationships for you Virgos. Not sitting around. It's a year of action. It's a year of taking charge. It's a year of jumping in. Like I said, you do have the sun energy. So that's really good energy that you have. And look at this, mid-year. Ace of Cups, love abound. And guess what card's right on top of it? Lover. So you put yourself out there, guess what? You will get. Next card up. Oh, look at the Lovers again. Love card. Magician. It's about creating. You put yourself out there. You're creating. For you singles, you'll be creating your own happiness. All right? You'll be creating opportunities for love. You got the Fear card, but you also got the Fool on top of it. So take the risk. Put yourself out there for you singles, and it will pay off. It's about taking risks. Put yourself out there. Your dreams are coming true. And you've got a new perspective now because your dreams are coming true. So mid-year, once you take action, you open up things for you Virgos out there. You single Virgos, like I said, you're going to hit. You're going to get somebody. Just put yourself out there. You've got the energy to do it. You've got the energy in your favor, so it's put yourself out there. You know what? Create your own happiness. Sometimes you got to create your happiness. If you're trying to decide between somebody, create your happiness. Find out who better suits you. Create. Be the creator. All right? Other people don't bring us happiness. We have to be happy with ourselves first. And once we're happy with ourselves, then we can put ourselves out there. So it's going to be a lot of work on ourselves too out there. Or are you guys out there? A lot of work on yourselves too. But like I said, for some of you, we'll be making a decision between two partners. And by mid-year, you'll have your partner. You'll have that relationship you want, because the mid-year card reading is awesome. It's all about that. And like I said, singles, do not be afraid to jump in. Do not be afraid to jump into relationships, all right? You've worked, you've cleared away. Now it's time to, like I said, you put yourself out there. Now it's time to jump on in. It's time to jump on in, because the Fool is facing the Magician and the Lovers. So it's time to manifest what you want. Manifest your love relationship. If you're single, you put yourself out there and you will get it. And like I said, even and with this card, it's interesting because the Hangman is looking away from those cards. It's basically you singles out there. You're getting new perspective because your dreams are coming true, but it's time to start looking at what you have to do to change that situation. It's time to start looking at the Fool, the Magician, and the Lovers. If you're singles out there, it's really about putting yourself out there. And like I said, for people who have to decide between two relationships, you'll get that clarity you want. You got that clarity, and you will make that decision, and you'll be very happy with this decision too. So, like I said, so it looks awesome for couples out there and for singles out there. Like I said, I feel like it's going to be a decision process at the beginning of the year because that's what the reading is tending to look like. You're making a decision process at the beginning of the year. And then once you get to mid-year, you guys will be flying high. That's towards the summertime, May, June, July, and August. So you guys are going to have a really fun summer. A lot of activities with your partner. A lot of you will be hooking up with people or starting to date people. Like I said, I feel like the work that you're going to be doing at the beginning of the year, start putting yourself out there. If you're single, just clear away what needs to be cleared away. Have the strength and courage to do it. Because as summer approaches, you will have that clarity. And you guys have good karma coming in with the Justice card. This is also a karma card, too. It's about fair and balanced justice. So if you feel like relationships have been unfair to you, guess what? The table does turn, and you will get your clarity of belief. The table does turn for you guys. All right, it turns for everybody, good and bad. So if you've been going through a bad patch of relationships, the tables will turn. All right, nothing ever stays the same. Nothing ever stays the same. Like I said, by summertime, you are going to be flying high. Um, like I said, it's an awesome reading for you guys. And like I said, you got the empowerment, you got the opportunities going in, and you know what to do. And like I said, you got the sun. Oh, excuse me. You got the sun card, so you got a lot of happiness coming in. It's just about making decisions to be happy too, making decisions to make you happy, decisions that bring you happiness. And like I said, stand your ground. You know what? Do what you have to do to make yourself happy. If you have to make a decision, have the strength and courage to do it. All right, Virgos. Now we're headed towards the end of the year. All right, and we got rest and reconsider with the Hierophant in reverse. So some of you are not going to be dating traditional people. They're going to be a little bit opposite of you. All right, but you know what? That's good though. It's okay to date somebody who's a little bit opposite of you, or may not be. It's the old expression, opposites attract. So some of you guys out there might be attracting someone who might be your opposite, but you'll mesh well together. What you're refusing to see, all right, you got the refusing to see card and the Hermit. So look inward. Look inward. If it may listen, it may not be a traditional relationship, but it might be the right decision. If you have to step back, and to soul search a bit, then do so. All right, but also, like I said, and look at the Hermit is facing, guess what? The Sun card, like I said, and the High Priestess. You guys know it may not be a traditional relationship, but guess what? It's really good for you guys. Not all relationships are traditional. You know what? It's just not that age anymore. I know some of you might be. I know Virgos like traditional relationships, but sometimes we got people who may not necessarily have the same values as we do, but you know what? Sometimes that works better that way. It does. It does. Like I said, it does work that way too. And by the end of the year, the strength and the healing, the Six of Swords, so a lot of you are moving on to happier and healthier times when it comes to love and relationships. So a lot of you are going to be moving on. Some of you couples are going to be moving in together. Yep, I also got that. Some of you couples will be moving in together. Some of you that had to make a decision about two people, once you make that decision, the healing process will be, and you become stronger because of that. Because now you'll have your partner, and some of you will be having soulmate relationships, because I do pick up that energy too of this reading. So some of you might be deciding, like I said, once you decide this year about relationships, you guys are going to be flying high, and you'll be sailing on to new things. Like I said, couples are going to be sailing into Couples are going to be moving into marriage or just be moving in with each other. But like I said, some of you singles out there might attract somebody who might not be traditional for you, or it might not be a traditional relationship. Plus, by the end of the year, I feel like it's going to be a little bit of a rest period too, because I feel like you'll be putting a lot of effort and energy into working on relationships that you might. This is about September, so I see a bit of a rest period for you, September. You know what? Some of you might be taking a break from your relationships after that, and then you'll be kind of resuming towards the end of the year. Yeah, so I see a little bit of a break period towards the end of the year with love and relationships. But like I said, the summer is going to be really busy for you singles and couples out there. Why do you singles? Like I said, just put yourself out there and the magic will happen. Just put yourself out there and then you won't be single anymore. Let the magic happen. Create the magic. And if any of you have to decide between relationships, if you're in a decision where you have to decide between a relationship, make that decision and stand your ground with your decision because you know what the decision is right for you. Like I said, whatever you're doing, for singles or couples out there, you've got the sun energy with you this year, so you've got the power to manifest your happiness. Now it's time to take advantage of that. And like I said, with the empowerment card, you have the power and strength to manifest what you want. You are a creator. You are powerful. You are more powerful than you realize. It's safe for you to be powerful. It's okay for you guys to be powerful and take a stand and make those decisions for yourself. Like I said, treasure chest, you've got abundance out there. You've got abundance of love out there. You've got abundance of opportunities out there. Go ahead and seize it for you singles. This is especially for you singles. There is abundance out there. Remember, you guys are powerful creators. You can create what you want. And remember what the archangels have to say, you know what to do. You know what to do. I kind of almost associate with this hermit card because they almost look the same. You know what to do. You know what you have to seek. You know what you want to seek. Now it's time to go do it. And you have to see it. Don't look away from it. You know what you have to do, okay? You know what you have to do. And this is telling you you know what to do. Like I said, the hermit, you see how he's got the little candle there? He's searching. Like I said, you guys will find. It's just time to put yourself out there, use your empowerment, and you know what to do. All right. So, Virgos, that was your love and relationship reading overview for the year 2017 coming up. I'm Psychic Medium Eric. I want to wish all my viewers out there, all my subscribers, all the new, a very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. It's been a great joy bringing you these readings, and I'm sorry they were a little bit late, but a couple of things kind of sidetracked me. I've only got a couple more signs to finish up. And overall, though, it looks like an overall year for relationships for you, Virgo. It looks like it's good. You got a lot of positive energy to manifest what you want. If you have to make the decisions, make those decisions. And for you singles out there, my last parting words of advice is put yourself out there and you shall find. All right, Virgos, I'm wishing you a happy 2017 love and relationship reading. All the luck in the world. All right. You guys have a great 2017.